I started this channel just over a year ago when I realised I was feeling totally fed up with the direction my work and my life was taking, and I didn't really know how to approach things differently to improve that. So I took a massive time out, slightly enforced, let's admit, and I discovered a heap of amazing ideas that changed everything for the better. Hi everyone, I'm Simon, welcome back to Better Creating. This video, I'm going to share the best ideas from my favourite productivity books of this year so that you can use them too. From decluttering your life, refocusing your goals, becoming more intentional in your work and lifestyle. How's that for optimised? First up is Essentialism by Greg McKeown. This book was the first book to really shift me towards more strategic thinking in my life and work. Essentialism is essentially the consistent and focused pursuit of less but better, as Greg says. What I love about the idea is it's not asking you to be more efficient and do more with less, or asking you to do less with less for that matter. Still following? It means we are regularly stopping to ask ourselves whether we are spending our time and resources on the right things. So just like cleaning out your closet, essentialist thinking asks you to explore your options and sort through what is truly optimum to keep, and to eliminate the non-essentials. For example, asking, if it hadn't just popped up, would I have gone out of my way to seek out this activity? If the answer is no, phone call. I'm going to decline that. If the answer is no, you might want to say no. And number 3, execute routinely. Like any good habits or practices, you need a maintenance system that keeps things automatic. How can you make the important things simple and routine in your life? Greg's follow-up book, Effortless, is a new favourite of mine that's just turned up in my reading list, and looking at how you can make less effort for more impact. Also check out his What's Essential podcast. It's a regular haunt for me on my morning runs. You can find links to all the books and ideas mentioned in this video in the list below. Make sure to comment your top tip for a book to help you stay stress-free and productive. Next up, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. As long as you are alive, you will either live to accomplish your own goals and dreams, or be used as a resource to accomplish someone else's. Entrepreneur Grant Cardone argues that most people don't achieve their holy grail of success because they believe they don't have the money, skills, education, connections to achieve it. As a result, they don't set high enough goals and then underestimate the action and effort required to achieve them. So another way to look at this is to say they look at life with a fixed mindset rather than a growth mindset. Another great book I've mentioned on this channel, linked it below as well. So he suggests only the 10X rule, setting extreme goals and taking extreme action allows you to meet them. Plus, it's available to everyone. Choose goals just beyond your reach which will motivate you. Actively write them down twice a day when you wake up and before you sleep, and revise them as you think of ways to improve them. Word your goals as if you have already achieved them, and then align them with larger purposes for you to provide additional motivation. For example, I'm in great physical shape to live longer in my life. I create unique tools that improve people's lives. I have a top-rated YouTube channel that sustains me to do other things. Combine these with a list of extreme actions you will take to achieve them, and don't give in to the urge to wait. All the excuses in the world won't change one simple fact, that fear is a sign to do whatever it is you fear, and do it quickly. So this year was the first year I did a proper yearly review and goal setting process. I think it has already become the most important thing I did this year, not least for the fact that it's also helped turn this channel into a viable income stream in about 8 months. I'll be sharing a yearly planning video shortly on the channel, so make sure to subscribe if you aren't, and don't miss it. Tools of the Titans by Tim Ferriss. Lack of time is lack of priorities. That's Tim Ferriss. So I think this is a brilliant book sharing the habits and beliefs of 101 high-performing people and the tools we can learn from them. Now, I absolutely love it because it's a great read, cover to cover, go the full journey, or equally you can kind of use it as a reference book, jump to different points and draw on what's helpful to you. But 3 ideas that really struck me as someone trying to optimize my creative work and productivity included the idea of generating lots of bad ideas to get good ideas. So author James Altucher, I think that's how you say it, sorry James, challenges himself to come up with 10 ideas a day. They aren't just business ideas, they're things like 10 ways to solve a problem I have, 10 ways I can save time, 10 ridiculous inventions. I also love Tim's collection of the more useful questions to ask. One of the best in there is, if I had $10 million, what would I be doing differently? And do I really need $10 million to get this lifestyle today? Tim asked himself this question when he was feeling burnt out and stretched to the limit on a project, and realised with a bit of calculation that his target lifestyle cost less than he thought, and what he really needed to achieve it was more flexibility, not more money. Now, if this sounds cool to you, I've actually used a few more of these kind of questions in my Notion Stoic journaling template, where I've created a kind of set of prompted templates that help me reflect and think in new ways. You can see it in my journaling video on the channel, and of course download the template on Notion at bettercreating.com/downloads, link below. Next up is Deep Work and Digital Minimalism, both by Cal Newport. Okay, so it's 2 books here, but both are great, and discovering Cal Newport on Matt D'Avila's The Ground Up Show, another great podcast, was really big for me. The idea of making space for deep work is one of the most important that I've discovered in the last year. And deep work is, according to Cal, important, difficult and fulfilling. It allows you to do 2 things that are critical to high performance in an increasingly information-based economy. Number 1, learn and master skills relevant to your chosen goals. Number 2, apply the skills to increase your output. Now, I love the simple rule that Newport offers. High quality work produced equals time spent times intensity of focus. To do it, we need to remove distractions, such as social media. Okay, watch the end first. Open plan work environments, and really the constant call of instant communication that is calling to us. The book can have a big impact on how you design your space, approach your schedule with time blocking, and minimize distractions in your digital footprint. The last one in that list is where digital minimalism takes over and goes further. So digital minimalism works to combat the fundamental truth that digital devices are designed to be addictive, rewarding certain behavior through unpredictable rewards. So, for example, hit that like button, please. No, really, please. It really helps, please. I'm fine, just press it. Okay, for that matter, it also is rewarding us through our inbuilt drive for social approval. Anyway, it's enough to say right now that Cal's great handbook will help you eliminate digital clutter, optimize your technology use to the key interactions that add true value to your life, and help you take control of your digital engagement. Digital rehab, my friends, equals real life happiness. How about that? Getting Things Done by David Allen. Your brain is for having ideas, not for holding them. This one has to be on the list, as it was the inspiration for my last year's journey, basically, into designing and sharing my Notion life management templates. The concept of building a second brain to hold all of your tasks, projects, deadlines, ideas, knowledge, all in one place is truly game-changing. I don't use that lightly, other YouTubers. It really is a life-changing book to discover productivity. It has helped me help myself and others to really get unstuck from the rut. If you haven't read it, well, you should. Right after you check out this video on how I've used it to build a complete productivity system in Notion that you can even download via the links below. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you see the next videos. Let me know below your latest good read, and I'll see you on the next one.